knew this stuff was going on. This is not new news. You know, they took several pre-orders and now they paused them 2 to 3 days after all this backlash. Do you really think that's coincidence? No. Hey, what's up everybody? It's that guy DS Guy J here. Welcome back to another one of our videos. With the recent announcement of the new Nintendo Switch 2, I got pretty excited, and so did everybody else. And I got excited to see that new Direct, to see all the new games. I mean, heck, we got some pretty dang ring dingers. We got GameCube. Finally, we got GameCube on the Switch, something we've been begging for since the original Switch released. Now we're getting Kirby Air Riders, we're getting Pokemon, Coliseum, we're getting XD, we're getting Super Mario Sunshine. Oh! Here's hoping we get Super Smash Bros. Melee in HD with online capabilities. One can only hope. But we also got some really, really bad news. We got the prices. Now, I, for one, think it's ridiculous to charge $60 for a digital game, $50 for a digital game. God forbid you ask $40 for a digital game. You know why it's getting worse as it goes lower? Because we should expect $30 for a digital game. It doesn't cost anything to manufacture a case, the cartridge, the motherboard, to ship it, or the cover art, none of that. You just download the game, provide it for the customers, and they can purchase it. I, for one, have been one of these people who have been saying that digital games should always be half price. Always. But it's not like that. And now we're getting video games that are costing $70, $80, $90 physical, and still cost about the same digital. How are you going to charge $80, $75 for a digital download? That is insane, and that has a lot of people in uproar, as you can see by this article that I have right here. Drop the price. People were screaming in the Treehouse live broadcast, please drop the price. I saw nothing but comments saying drop the price, drop the price, drop the price when I stopped by for that Treehouse live. And I took a little bit of a screen capture right here. I'll throw it up on the screen. And that's all you can see. Drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. In this economy, drop the price, drop the price. No one cares. Drop the price. And you can see the people in the broadcast looking at whatever screen is before them with the comments, and you can see the level of discomfort rising as they see nothing but drop the price, and they have no control over it. They're just here to show us some cool games and some cool apps, and they're getting bombarded by drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. It got so bad, they turned off the live chat replay for that video. Second Treehouse Live, right after, they shut off the live chat replay. 2 hours later, they shut off the comments completely. And now if you go, and I'm not lying, before I started recording this video, I wanted to see if I could watch the Treehouse Live. It's not here. You go to Nintendo of America and you try to find that live, it is gone. Both Treehouse Lives are fucking gone. And they were there, both of them were there for a long time before all of this backlash happened, and then they decided to take off comments, and then now they're just gone. I swear, and I put this on Olimar and Pikmin itself, that I was able to watch the second Treehouse Live 20 minutes ago, and now it's completely gone. Of course, when I clicked on it, I wasn't able to see any of the comments, nor was I able to see any of the previous chat live feed. I wasn't able to see all that. It was gone. Now, people are saying that this is a very scummy move, especially in this economy, knowing how difficult it is. And a lot of people are saying, well, video games are a luxury to begin with. You should expect this. No, we should not expect this. We should not expect this at all. Especially for digital games. How are digital games going to go up in price? What the fuck? No, Nintendo. No, fanboys. As much as you want to say that Nintendo is justified in this increase, I couldn't even finish that sentence because it makes no fucking sense. They are not justified in this increase. So if you guys protecting Nintendo, you guys can hop off that Nintendo schlong for a second and actually use your brains. You'll see that they are actually literally fucking over their fan base. But of course, when aren't they? Okay, now, we saw that little article. I didn't read anything about that article. I just wanted to use that as an example. Now, check this out. Watch the Nintendo Treehouse April Light. You can't do that, okay? You can't do it anymore. Now, look at this right here. Nintendo delays Switch 2 pre-orders in the US amidst new Trump tariffs. Now, people are saying, oh, it's because the cartridges are produced there. No. They got that new fucking download cartridge, right? They don't have to have shit on that fucking cartridge. Mere megabytes, maybe. Maybe even millibytes. I don't even fucking know. But it has to be small. Because all it has to do is give a passcode for you to be able to download it. Okay? So they're saying that the tariffs are going to be 46% on Vietnam and 24% on Japan. Vietnam is where the Switch 2 console is being developed. And Japan is where the cartridges are being made. Do you really believe that? Where most, not all. Now let me make that very clear. Most, not all, games for the Switch 2 are going to be those red download key cards. So where it has no data on the, little to no data on the card, and you have to download the rest. Why does that have to be made in Japan? The console, okay, I can understand it. Maybe it's cheaper, but hear me out. If they knew these tariffs were going to happen, they would not have set a price. They would not have said $4.99 for this bundle, $4.49 for the console. They would have said adjusting for tariffs or changing laws in your area or your country or price is expected manufacturer suggested retail price and is not reflected on actual price. You know, because they knew this stuff was going on. This is not new news. You know, they took several pre-orders and now they paused them 2 to 3 days after all this backlash. Do you really think that's coincidence? No. People are saying that this is going to be another Wii U, another PS Vita, a flop because of how this is being introduced. The prices is going to drive this thing into the ground. That's what people are saying. That's what people are claiming. Personally, I don't think so. Because there's fanboys that exist. There's going to be people that are going to shell out whatever price to get the new console. And that's okay. If you want to go ahead and spend your money like this, that's fine. If you're in the means to do it, fine. But not everyone is. And that's why everybody is in an uproar. And I mean, fuck, man. I'm pissed because the digital download games are going to be almost $70, $80. What the fuck? What kind of good crack are you smoking, Nintendo, and where can I find it? Everyone's in an uproar, but me, I don't think it's because of the tariffs. I think that they stopped the pre-orders because of all the backlash. Nintendo, you think the whole industry doesn't know that there's tariffs? That there's gonna be a change in how much stuff is being taxed? They fucking know. They're a big company, international, worldwide even. You don't think that Nintendo knows? They fucking knew the tariffs were coming, and that's why I think they priced it the way they priced it. But now they're stopping it because I think they saw how much backlash they were receiving, that they see that their sack of potatoes is full of crap and not potatoes, and they can't make dinner with crap. They're trying to backtrack. They're trying to backtrack and trying to put that crap that they have in that sack onto the ground of the remaining plots of land they have and hoping something grows. And I, for one, hope that their prices go down. If not the console, at least the digital prices. Because this is an outrage that we are still paying full price, damn near, for a fucking digital download. Something you can't even hold. I don't know. That's just my take on this. I don't think that the tariffs have anything to do with the price change at all. I just think that Nintendo received so much backlash that they were like, holy shit, we're not gonna see the fucking end of this. Think of the press, think of everything that's gonna be said in the news. We gotta backtrack it a little bit. And I think that's a smart move. At least the video games. At least the video games, Nintendo. I'll be okay with paying $79.99 for a physical cartridge, but fucking $79.99 for digital, you can suck a mean one. Anyways, that's about it, folks. I don't want to keep you here any longer than I already have. Pretty much rambling. I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to throw it up fucking raw how it is. If you guys haven't checked out my Twitch, check out my Twitch at DSGuyJ. Check out our Discord. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hope you all have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Are you gonna buy a Switch too? Let me know. What do you think about the pricings? Anyways, goodbye. Stay peachy.